That's a red flag. Hey, my name is Ruha. I'm a chemical engineer. Here's a bunch of questions that I recommend you ask in any interview, whether that's for a co-op, an internship, or a full paid job. Is there a mentorship program? / how much training do your employees receive? This is an important question. No matter what the interviewer says, it gives you a really good indicator as to the real answer, which is if they tell you, oh, our engineers really get trained on the job, they work with more experienced engineers and that's how they learn, that's a red flag. That means that that company is not taking seriously the duty they have to ensure your future education so that you can become a better engineer. Do you provide formal training to junior engineers? And if so, what does that process look like? A process controls employer should provide something like formal Emerson training for 2 weeks. That would be a good answer for them to give. You'd be paid your regular salary. They would fly you out, pay for hotel, etc. That should all be on the company. Those are good signs of a company that you would want to work for. What does your average day look like? Or what did your day yesterday look like? What did you do yesterday? Asking what they did yesterday is sometimes a better way to gauge your average work style because it's hard for us to really evaluate what is the average. But if you ask, what did you do yesterday? That should yield some pretty good answers. What constitutes the criteria for a promotion? Some companies are very strict about how they're going to promote you. They have engineer 1, engineer 2, engineer 3. It requires this kind of project, this many years in the position. That's very rigid that you might want to look out for, or at least just be aware of before signing on to a job. But some companies are much more loosey-goosey, and it just depends on if there's openings and if they've been impressed by your work that particular quarter. Another question you can ask is, how is overtime handled? 25% overtime is worked into your salary is a red flag. That means they're just going to work you to the bone and still pay you what they pay you. If they have a comp time bank, that's a much better sign. That means that for every hour over 40 hours you work, you get an hour you can take off some other time. Follow for more content.